afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, host and Dane, Master of Propaganda, Hilfsreich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1 vs 1 on crossing in the between in the south, Ashram, fighting here for the Soviet Union, for the glory of the Soviet peoples. Here with 3 engineers here, but fighting for the 210th Rifle Division. We've got Motor Shot Rifle and so Combined Arms Army going up against versus Captain S. Price. Price up in the north here, fighting for the Wehrmacht. For the 3rd Panzer Grenadier Division here with Storm Doctrine, German Mechanized, and Jägerarme. And with this sort of 3 engineers start, Ashram is in part home to, of course, grab a lot of territory initially over his German opponent. We also got here the Special Rifle Command up, so there might be some scout cars, some penal troops, and some snipers. So rushing and heading up the eastern side, that we also got Price moving down there. He's going by the way for a sniper start, which does at the same time sort of give a more optimal circumstances for Ashram in a sense, because again that will slow down any territory that Price can grab initially, so that does give Ashram a bit more to work with in theory. But he's clearly making a beeline there for both fuel points, hoping to basically grab one and of course sort of slow things down for Price towards the other one, which in this case is going to be northeastern fuel point here, which you already got the sniper there supporting the Pioneers attacking, and we got a scout convoy there for Ashram, could be used on hunting down the sniper initially. Reconnecting here, engineers falling back, hoping to perhaps distract Price a bit there, buy some further time. Who knows, but there we go, moving towards the western fuel point. That's where we got Grenadiers ramming for Price. And there we go, we got the M3A1 scout out here for Ashram. There we go, we got the Pioneers showing in. He's worried about the engineers with active further delays, grabbing the fuel point. Oh, we could see the sniper getting hit by several things. Got the scout coming up there. Price's snipers and acting in a pretty exposed position. There we go. Moving up the road, there we go. Sniper hits retreat. All of a sudden, Price's force here are rather exposed. Now it's just the Pioneers. We got Grenadiers running, but they're all the way there. They can't cover up the snipers, so the M301 can catch up. But thankfully, the retreat path does take it through a lot of sort of wooded area with a lot of obstacles, which could make it harder for the M301 to hunt it down. But there you go, still getting close into the base, close to half health there, close to half. The gun is moving up there. Scout can need to be careful. Accidentally misclicked there, hit the building instead. He's going to get Panther Fausted. Oh dear, he was so close there, but a single misclick. Are you sure, comrade, you want to hit the large wooden building, not the fleshy, easily killed sniper? Well, I'm not the one to question things. Right there, that was very much unfortunate. That could have been a huge blow there against Price in the first moments of the game, but sadly a misclick there. Rather cost. I can't imagine Ashram being too pleased about that. Pioneers was in years still overall. Ashram is pushing ahead. He's denying Price fuel. He's grabbing most of the map. Now that ultimately is getting a lot of territory. Got Manzi coming in the centre. Gunner is moving up. Engineers will need to quickly get away there, so they don't get spotted there. So 3 Gunners, 1 Pioneer, 1 sniper there for Price. Fighting here in the west, engineers are holding up behind an old boat, but they go quick pulling out into the open, which makes things a lot bloody easier for the Grenadiers. We've got penal troops moving up here with the SPT-40 semi-automatic rifles opening up there, and the Pioneers down to 2 men, and there we go, quickly forced to retreat, which means you could also grab the eastern fuel point as well there, away from under the nose of Price. Gunners moving up to deal with engineers there, not too difficult work. We've got a nice sniper on the way there for Ashram to catch Price's sniper, most likely after the scout car gambit ended up as it did, rather tragically. Sniper there is getting off, good kills, and penal troops they're going to have to fall back in the face with the Grenadiers, also doing quite a bit of damage. So the sniper, if he's caught in even a bad position there, good flank there, could still result in a good wipe there against Price, and that would certainly put him in a more awkward position. More Grenadiers down the way, no ND42 so far, they've been utilised by Price whatsoever. Engineers holding advancing Grenadiers. And overall going there for the fuel point. Price hoping to return the favour there a bit to Ashram and try to sort of slow down the amount of fuel here that Ashram's going to get within the first few moments of the fight, since he could definitely easily end up, in a sense, sprinting ahead there of Price if Price is not careful. So how will Ashram react now to both fuel points being under pressure? Looks like the engineer unit was wiped out. They're cut down by the sniper. There we go. Russian sniper reveals itself. Can of course be less worried, since of course the sniper has to kill them twice. Well, 2 of them, whereas the Russian snipers need to get 1 good hit off, which does make things a bit easier there. We got a bunker up here for Price for a bit of healing. I suspect primarily for the sniper there. Engineers push back there. Ashram's force of large engineers are running into slight problems. Got another scout car there. We got, I'm guessing, flamethrowers on the way there. He's going for the eastern side again. He's sort of ignoring the western point there, and that actually allows Price to above fuel pump. There we go. Penal troops being hit there. Flamethrowers, S-5040s, a lot of damage there. There we go. Panther fires as well. That's pretty much making sure the sniper's not going to get hunted down, but still we got a retreat there. And the dust means is more or less open again here. So the sniper could get a hit there on the retreating grenadiers. Nope, got some pioneers flanking in there right behind him. Might rush in there. Scout car's going to need some repairs there from the East Penal troops. Perhaps to rush forwards. No further troops there from Ashram now for the time being. Still holding up decently. Pioneers moving in there. Penal troops not meaning to deal with this threat. Just pulling back the snipers a bit there. While up here we got troops healing and reinforcing. Got to take up there for Price as well. Fire, there we go. We got units on the fire. There we go. Pushed away as well. Into the building. And there we go. The pioneers are pretty much halted violently in their tracks. Before being pushed away. Repairing the M3A1, and Pioneers wiped on retreat by the mine. That's only going to force them to have to get some more Pioneers there after getting the light Mega Guns company up. That's definitely going to be a small victory there for Ashram. That should certainly make up for the units he lost and also slow down Price's pacing a bit. We've got more penal troops down the way. We've got units heading westwards. No flamethrowers, no support. Though the scout car's ready again, but the penal troops are a bit preoccupied. German sniping hit. Russian sniper there. Perhaps not quite aware that the Price is on the hunt for communists. There you go, good hit. It's not there we go. Fire frei, order given. Shoots. And he retreats, doesn't try to go over there for the counter sniper. He could actually, I think, perhaps pulled it off. They've been fast enough, but either way, he decides not to risk it against Price here. At the same time, the penal troops have damage down there. Grenadiers falling, so the penal troops got flamethrowers. There we go. Panther fighter going in the M301. Could risk losing another scout car there. That certainly hurt Ashram a bit there. More penal troops engaging here. Getting the grenadiers there after the engineers were cut down in cold blood. So there you go. Penal troops overcome the threat there and quickly send the grenadiers running. Over here the penal troops ultimately pushed away as well here, partly thanks to the sniper's ever vicious presence. Ashram quickly taking ahead here, using all the fuel he's previously gathered before he lost all fuel points there to Price. Price going from the light to mechanized company. Could be Panther grenadiers, scout cars, half tracks or pack 40, depends on what he's weighing out there from Ashram. And the 210th Rifle Division, heroically holding the river crossing. The future tanks advance forwards towards Berlin. It is Berlin, right? Yes, Sergei, do not worry, it is Berlin. Good. Got another assault being prepared. Grenadiers moving ahead. Another push here. Grenadiers now with light machine guns. He likes his machine and gewehr. A bit of extra firepower there versus the Russians. Now popping in use instead with a flamethrower perhaps. People shooting eastwards. So now they're dealing with the pioneers in the centre. Got mine troops up here. Price taking no more chances with snipers. I mean mines for that matter. I mean, if his own sniper were to hit a mine, that would definitely be rather catastrophic there for Price. They're obviously quite catastrophic now, since he's actually gotten some kills in there with his own sniper there. Close to Victor's one, in fact, very close. No flamethrower still. Interesting there what Ashram is thinking. Either way, he could try either playing for a half-track run now with the AA mount. That could actually be quite devastating in his own right. Of course, he could be playing for the T70. I mean, if he's playing for the T70, of course, that would give him more munitions for other things, but obviously the half-track would, of course, allow him to save fuel up for other things as well. In terms of doctrines, I mean, there's been no choice so far from either side that they could easily go for something. I mean, guardsmen could be quite helpful there for Ashram. Shock troopers would also be a rather classical choice for Price. Storm doctrine. Mechanized Jägerraum also decent though with the forces guard, storm doctrine, the ambush camouflage, tactical movement probably the better suited for him, since it does overall favour Grenadier play a bit more than the other two, which sort of more works towards the deeply mechanized play really, in particular German mechanized, but also Jägerraum to a certain extent has more of that, where storm doctrine with ambush and tactical movement does offer more for the infantry. And again, Price has a lot of infantry. It's not a fire there. Heinz dropping dead there as a bullet pierces his eye. Going for the centre victory point, not back fourth there. Going for the fuel point there. Grenadiers counter-attacking. Got a T-70 on the way there, which means he could be sending mission for something else. Demo charges, mines could all be good. Rough grenade there gets a scout car. Strikes into the compartment, killing poor Boris and Pietro. Oh, Panther Faust there knocks out the Scout culling behind only one soul there. Nice little combo strike there by Price. A bit expensive in munitions, but it did the trick, that's for sure. Now we got the T-10 in the way there. Ashram also flooding a bit of manpower. Again, guardsmen, shock troops here could be an option. More penal troops. Of course, we could also be setting up for another sniper. We'll of course have to hear what Ashram is planning versus Price. They are not. Price, while they're tagged up there, question of course will he go for the actual bomber core, will he do as many other players try at the moment to go for tier 4, not necessarily having sufficient coverage forward. And it is in a pretty exposed position. Also noting here, of course, Price has got no anti-tank weapons. He didn't even bother with a Pack 40 there from his like to make a nice company, which does seem a bit curious. Perhaps he was just waiting for his opponent to reel his hand before actually going for any counters, which is a bit more risky in certain senses. And there we go. T-10 has revealed itself. Pack 40 in the way there for Price. The tiny tank of Terra has revealed itself. Like a small armoured predator, it lurks in the tall grass in the fields, in the river streams for Germans to pounce upon and tear apart, in a rapid stream of murderous fire. Keen troops falling back, center victory point secured. He's not really doing much towards the fuel points at the moment. I find that a bit peculiar there for Ashram. He might benefit a bit more from that, and of course, more mines. I mean, he's got so much munitions there. I mean, otherwise, again, been going for either the two doctrines or the guardsmen, getting them some DP like machine guns, so turning also a bit more threat there to Price's infantry. But there you go. Support co-op. Panther up there can only also be right. Going for points there. Heading towards these as well. Oh, there we go. Mines. Meaning. And also note the way he's setting up there could catch some infantry off guard, but I imagine he's probably tried to set off here to actually catch a sniper. Infantry is going to move in a much more direct line, but the sniper might try to hang about here, of course, between the cover. So that could work out there. He just needs to get away from it quickly. At the same time, of course, there's also the Pioneers to worry about. T-7 in the west, Grenadiers moving about there. This looks like this mine will be spotted, in particular because it's standing around it. A little trick is basically once you order it to be done, shift click to somewhere else. So immediately once the mine is done, they'll move away from it. It does make it a bit hard to just figure out where the mine is, really. In this case, the mine will probably be swift to deal with, so it's now running up there. T-7 moving in, Pack 40 ults ready here. There you go, direct hit. Holy moly! That was quite an impressive shot. Damage engine there, might want to do some self-repairs just to increase chances, might not. It is expensive there for the T-70. But it can actually assault on the T-70 being able to resist not just 2 but 3, well actually survive 2 shots and requiring 3 shots to take down. So some players actually like to do it, though again it is expensive. And there we go, he's revealed his hand. It is very much shock rifle he's going for. Could we see some shock troopers? They could be quite useful here against the Price at the moment. They're not completely impervious, in particular the sniper about there are some threats to take. Careful there with the sniper, but he's probably using it to sort of spot for the Pack 40. Fighting over here, MG42 Grenadiers, penal troops. Pulling back the T-70 further. Troops coming up here could actually try and hit Price's force there in the flank, but there you go, penal troops getting cut down. The Grenadiers there are ever vicious there with the light machine gun. Engineers moving up, sniping. Trying to root out the sniper there, hard to say really. There you go, doing some self-repairs on the T-70 while his engineers are preoccupied with a lot of other things. We've got mines going down on Western Fuel Point. I almost finished it, but looks like he's clearly preparing to sort of hit the flank here of Price, in particular the Pack 40. In this case, Price perhaps left himself a blind spot, and it could be right here. Ashram takes advantage of this quite viciously. And we got Nation takes away. He's clearly worried about enemy armor. In fact, we've seen Price they go for the Panther 4 at the same time, so not actually bad timing there. Also, of course, offers him some artillery. At the same time as the penal troops then keeping the Pack 40 preoccupied, and then strikes with the T-70. Good combination there. Good. Got sniper there, trying to pull away. Spotted. T-70 can actually strike 40 more aggressively, but looks like in this case holding a bit back. Pack 40 pulled away. Now it's the time to strike. Come on. Comrades. Slay the fascists. There we go. Almost got a Grenadiers got wiped. Got Grenadiers trying to cover up here. This is a bit of a rout there. Thought Price, the only sort of luck he had is that Ashram didn't actually realise it's much faster, did a lot more damage. I mean, he probably could have seen 2 Grenadier squads wipe, perhaps in the sniper wipe. But in this case, though, Ashram, I think, was a bit too slow to sort of get off his starting position, which did allow him, but otherwise it was actually very nicely done there, hitting the Pack 40, forcing away and allowing the T-70 to move in, but again, he was a bit slow then getting it moving. Again, self-repair to ensure it doesn't all, get knocked out. No shock troopers. SS-76 still is ready. He could go for some fuel caches. I mean, if he's going for the IS-2, fuel caches right about now would certainly be a good idea since he's not clearly suffering from Führer syndrome. Then taken down to the sniper. There we go, we got the Panther arriving. Panther come firing fierce and then support the 3rd Panther Grenadier Division. Most Panther Gunner divisions would merely have had Stooks, either Stook 3s or 4s, depending on where they were. Stook 4s in particular, I believe, were used for that, interestingly enough. There you go, Panther 4 heading hits. T-70 in trouble, snipers on top, there goes, he takes turns with the gun. Fires, there we go, penetrating into the Panther 4. Panther, be careful, snipers! A bit one good handling there. Nation 6 coming up close to the Panther. There you go, rear hit, Panther 4 down to less than half health here. Looking a bit bad, Nation 6 needs to keep moving, reverse move, there we go. Circling. Right here with the help, and he had guardsmen then, could have had supported with the anti-tank rifles, couldn't do in this case, I suppose. But there you go, actually lost the unit there, engineers wiped out there against Ashram. There you go, he's in for the Panther 4, he's in for blood. T-70 also spawning here. Right, he made a mistake, he right crap. Oh! Did the S&6 just get it there? Either way, the Panther 4 went down there, thanks to combined S&6 T-70 strike force there. I suspect Price was only a bit surprised, I was. But there you go. Panther there, knocked out, that's a bit of a loss there. He certainly was aggressive, he probably was feeling it. Again, he could sort of rely on his micromanage to outplay the S-6, but it didn't quite work out there, and partly the T-70 also did a bit of help there. Of course, the question is, what will Price do in response to this? Of course, what will Ashram do? There we go, we got a bombardment up, he's really pushing ahead here, and again, there's a threat now of a big account there for Price. He's Panther 4 down, his opponent still got an assault gun, and there we go, we got shock troopers out there, heavily armoured. Technically, they were assault engineers, equipped with body armour and a large satchel of grenades to clear up things meant for urban combat and the likes. They were basically sort of attached in battalions, I believe, so wherever they were needed, and thusly more of a specialist unit. They were not part organically of any sort of division or corps or whatever. Still, both snipers are alive. The duel has yet to result in. Oh dear! Pioneers punch up there by the side of the bridge. Almost got the wipe there by the T-70. Gets away, the Pack 4 reacting. At the same time, firing those shock troopers though. Taking too much right here. They're caught out in the open. Oh! Oh no! He baited them into running into the mine there with a grenade. That was some deeply clever stuff. Or if it was a coincidence, that was certainly also one hell of a coincidence. Either way though, Grenadiers wiped. Grenadiers advancing there, that's going to have Price. We got a tactical movement underway here. Tactical movement, he's shifting away from the west to the east by the looks of it. Trying to counterattack and push back us from their opponent from hitting the fuel there. Either way, rushing forwards the Grenadiers blitzing. T-70 leading with some pioneers in the west as well, not reacting to this. Pack 45, no, not quite fair, but the snipers as well there. So quick move here by Price, shifting his force a bit away. Perhaps didn't quite get as much as he hoped for it, but either way, I think it caught Ashram there a bit off guard. Of course, question is, what will Ashram go for now? Will he try to stay up for nice 2 now, in which case, fuel caches would be good, but also, holding the fuel point for more than a few moments. And we got a Sturmgeschütz stand away for Price to deal with the vehicles at a lower price here. Like 40 setting up, T-70 be careful. Down to 5, there we go, direct hit, T-70 to pull back, Veggie 2. Oh, he's going to lose that one, Yep, T-70 went down there, almost got the Grenadiers right. In this case, Ashram, I think, pushed it a bit too far. And so that ended right there. But time for mid-game analysis, current situation. Price is slightly hit, then damage and kills. So that is alright for him, though in other departments he is struggling a bit there versus Ashram. In terms of sort of army value, they're actually sticking pretty close to each other right now there. After Price lost that Panther 4, Ashram is very much ahead there, though the loss of the T-70 does hurt. In terms of points held, Ashram sort of a bit back there. Price had the map for some time, but it's not quite going his way either. Overall, Price still has plenty of infantry, but is beginning to suffer some losses there. The T-70 did a lot there, but of course with it knocked out, it's only him out. Also note, of course, he has gone for Storm Doctrine. We could see the Grenadiers perhaps upgraded with some ambush camouflage to give them some extra bonus in slight engagement there versus Ashram. He could do with some mines, some S-mines, telemines, something to make it a bit easier to defend all the territories currently holding. I mean, Ashram does have an easy time in actually harassing it, so that's a bit of something there to keep in mind for Price. Panther Grenadier, I think, would also be good there, so support his Grenadiers with some more assaulty infantry with some mächtige Sturmgewehr would do him quite well, I believe. And certainly the Stuke, if he upgrades that machine gun, would certainly, I think, also be reasonably useful there versus the infantry. So I mean, overall, not so much else to comment on there. Just needs to be more careful with his armour. Don't just throw it away like that Panther 4. As for Ashram, a bit more alright there, but that T-70 loss is going to hurt. That was always one of his most effective methods, just punishing Price there for sticking his nose out too far, and also keeping a bit more on the defensive. Without that, it's going to be a lot more tricky. One option is to go for an AA half track now. upgraded with the A mount, sort of not quite so fuel intensive, would allow him to maybe go for an IS-2, which wouldn't be too bad there. Getting up some fuel caches for that, I think, would be a good idea. Otherwise, he needs to put more pressure on the fuel points and try to sort of flank about more against Price. And he's all displayed some tendency towards it, so if he can do it more, maybe catch that Pack 40, that would be pretty good. I mean, there's several exposed flanks now for Price at the moment, so again, it could very well work out. And with that MD-42, there are certainly some options there for Ashram to consider. Also, get those shock troopers probably reinforced. That's a disgrace right there, sending that there with only 3 men. I mean, he could go for the IS-2, but of course he could also try and go for more S-6s to worry about enemy armor, maybe for another T-70, but again, I mean, depending on what he wants to. If he goes for an IS-2, get out at half-check, get some caches. If he's not too worried about that, SS-6s, maybe T-70, then later on sort of aim for an IS-2, perhaps, or support with KV-8s. But mines, I think, would be helpful, of course, wiping out those pioneers in conjunction with that. But let's return to the fight here. Sturmgeschütz on the way. There's a dealing with Strafniki. Strafniki fall back here. They're no cover. Out in the open versus Veteran T3 Grenadiers. We've got fighting up here. We've got engineers moving up. Pack 40, a bit of trouble there. Penal troops almost fully reinforced there. Sniper as well. And we got Panther Grenadiers, we got the Stuk here as well. Pentamat machine gun on the way there for the Sturmgeschütz. Also G or Model G, the last model, though technically even then there were sort of sub-variations of it depending on either sort of the earlier model or the later model. Later models would have, say, a remote control machine gun on top, in some cases different mantlets. And in some cases it would also be reinforced with concrete, I believe. There you go, barraging up, using tracking here, but in this case just getting flanked here. Also got the Stuk moving in. Human Stuk's moving ahead, there we go. Stuk should be within sight there. I just need to pull back. There you go, good shot on Stuk. Got another one on the way there, but there you go. Stuk gets off an even better hit there. Penal troops could try to pop the sand switch up, there you go. Trying to crush them there with sheer might, and there you go. Petrov annihilated as the Stuk ran below him. Almost got the M6 there, could lose it. Not allowing to shoot, there we go. Got the S in the 6 there. A victory for Deutschland. Close but no cigar there for Ashram. He should have pulled back fast, I think, in that case. 1-on-1, the S in 6 then really needs to get an ambush that he wants to succeed versus the Stuk. Going for the victory point there. Ashram struggling a bit here now versus Price. Pinch it versus the Grenadiers. Heavy cover, that's only going to get things there for the penal troops. Troops reinforcing, S6 sitting out there with more infantry support. Sniper support in the west, we got Grenadiers here with sniper support. Penal troops or shock troops need to be very careful there, very careful. Stuk continuing to bombard away, then machine gun also ready to not on the advancing Russian infantry. Getting some kills there. There we go, hit from mission 6. Taking advantage of the infantry spawning hit, the Stuk can't quite see that far. There we go, getting some good hits in there, getting vengeance. For the day. Oh no, he forgot about the shock troopers. They were wiped. He should have reinforced them. Right there, Ashram really tried to push his light and he got punished for it. Damn! Satchel charge almost wiped the Panther Grenadiers. Price is certainly also getting his challenge ahead of him here. But Ashram, though, is making a few mistakes, which is making it easier. Bombardment off against the Stuk. Flying through the air. Grenadiers holding territory there. Sniper creeping up. And another H-6 on the way for Ashram. Stuk rolling back, and we got another tactical movement. They're also allowing the sniper to rush out there. So it's now again Mexico and speeds up the Grenadiers. Panther, while noting, have ambush camouflage there. It certainly gives them a bit more extra boost on their bombings. Oh dear, oh, tried to rush the sniper there with his own sniper. Actually very, oh, incendiary round, almost got them there, almost. Cheeky play there by Price, cheeky play. Tactical movement combined with an incendiary explosive round. Phew. Not very often you see that kind of move there. But Price went there. Price went there. Stuk in the pit. Panther going to be reinforced, and again with ambush camouflage, they should be a bit more formidable in sort of defensive action. In particular, if they sort of spring the ambush at a certain range. Penal troops pushing westwards. There's only just the Grenadiers there holding up things. S-6 should work together to have a better chance of knocking out the Sturmgeschütz. Nothing further for Price here, no armour. He could go for another Stuk and Ostwind, the Panther Forcewind as well. And there you go, Grenadiers taking heavy damage there. Ashram pushing forward, Panther's caught there, and also going for the central victory point. S-76 up, there we go, Grenadiers falling back. Mine spotted. There you go, Stuk fires away, Pioneers now by. no other infantry really to help with it for the time being, so that might give the penal troops a bit more time there. Though of course the Stuke's definitely going to make it as hard as possible there for the penal troops. Double bombardment here on the centre from the H166, going for the west there. Penal troops again soon getting flooded. We've got Grenadiers moving up, still got the Stuke, of course we've got the Panther Grenadiers there arriving as well. Stuke, they've got trying to up for further support. Bit of trade-off here between the two sides. We've got snipers moving ahead there, 16 kills. 17 for this German sniper. Right. Got Panthers there waiting, ready to murder any unsuspecting Russians who get their noses a bit too far ahead. Stuke just waiting for some targets to pounce upon, it seems. Not quite willing to rush that one ahead. Not bad, not bad. And of course the question is, what will Ashram go for next? He's got some fuel there, some manpower. The immediate option could be a half track. He could try and wait out for another T-70 again, trying to beat out the infantry. Got more grenadiers on the way for price. Exactly. He's taking for tier 4 as well now. Right, so he might be supporting the Stuke there with a Panther 4. Pioneers grabbing points there. Penal troops and engineers moving ahead. Panther Grenadiers waiting.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
There you go. Popping the ambush. Get a few extra good hits in there. Veterans who won already gained. Penal troops suffering heavy loss. There we go. Ultimately, the Jews this year present the flamethrowers, so they are forced to fall back there, so they can't last much longer. Otherwise, didn't do too bad there. We got a third SN60. He's really going heavy in on them there, Ashram. I think 3, considering what he's currently facing off against, is a bit over the top. I do think he should mix it up with a T-70 or a half-track. He's almost got the German sniper there, but the sniper once more gets away there by a hair's breadth. If he's going to engage the Stuke, he needs to get both S6 in there, otherwise it's going to be a bit too risky there. Mine went off there, Grenadiers somehow pulled through it. Oh, no, never mind, it's not mine, this is a bombardment there from the S6. Never mind. That was me being silly. He's taking heavy fire there. So it's not that bleeding away at the Germans with the sniper firing in the far east. They're supporting as well, bombarding, main gun firing, hoping to catch some Russians. And there you go, Penal troops forced away, almost wiped there. They got the M6 supporting. Oh, wiped on retreat. They're too slow to retreat. The Ashram does need to work minutes in the person at times to feel he does take some unnecessary, risks.
Stuka bombers ready for orders.
Which does allow Prussian and the chance to quickly wipe them up. But there goes Stuke moving in, S6 moving to kind of save the other one. Not bad, but there you go. Looks like he's realised he might be poking his nose too far ahead there of his own good. Still, Ashram has sort of successfully done some damage to Price, pushed a bit back, but still, Price is building up a larger force here. Again, Ashram's unit preservation is not doing him a lot of favours at the moment. Alternating, the Pack 4 is acting in a very defensive position at the moment. Oh dear, still gets a good hit in the SM6 arm moving ahead. Betty do for the Sturmgeschütz. Need to pull the armor back there. That was not the best move now, I think, by Ashram, allowing the Stuke there to get off several lovely hits, getting a bit of extra armor and a bit of higher rate of fire there. Issuing there. Walls collapsing under the weight. The Sturmgeschütz assault there, go, got a kill. Another kill from the Vaterland. There's a taking damage. And ultimately the penal troops are forced to fall back. Another push here. Bombardment, no, quickly wipes off the grenades alongside the snipers. Time to retreat though. Woo! Again, Ashram is really pushing it here. Really pushing it to the utmost boundary of what is necessarily sensible. Still, he's managed to save all 3 SN6s. He's still facing off against the veteran Stuke, which is getting him slowly closer to veteran T3. More flamethrowers there. Panther is ever in hiding. Waiting to draw the penal troops close there before unleashing the ambush again. There we go. Catching the negative cover too. Quickly cutting down the Russian shrine. There we go, got flamethrowers up for them still. The Panther are doing some damage. They're closing in T2, getting out in the open, negating the flamethrower a bit. There we go. And there we go, penal troops are rapidly pulling back. Another push in the west though. Price keeps up momentum. He attacks one place. He's also attacking somewhere else, drawing attention away from his other moves there. Nicely played there by Price, nicely placed. Ashram is struggling here to keep up with all of Price's moves here. He's still flanking those tactics of Price to open and vulnerable. And finally, you got a heavy Panther going up here. Base as other troops are moving back there for healing and reinforcement. Engineers heading westwards, Engineers heading northwards. The rest of the forces are heading westwards there. Panther again opening up there. Getting more kills almost way through. There we go. But Sniper is cleaning out the herd alongside the flamethrowers. And we got a goodbye to Larding as a parting gift. Almost wiped the penal troops. Well done there. Well done. Nation 6 is not doing too much to support. Then he's up north. But there we go. Bombardment from Nation 6. Others waiting.
We are losing a sector.
More fuel being built up there. Could be a KV-8, could be an IS-2. Though again with the IS-2 he's going to need some fuel caches to really make it work. He's also got quite a bit of fuel there or munitions, so I mean air half ticket option, more swift option for dealing with the infantry using vehicular options, more bombardment against the grenadiers. Not actually. Rather bunching up there. Keeping the right flank secure, more kills for Fastland. Pioneer supporting. Now getting some more kills. And quickly forced away. Victory points whilst Ashram is in a bit of trouble there. Troops pulling back for reinforcement. Engineer or Strafniki setting up, Grenadiers hiding there. All those assault guns are starting to make any impression there on Price at the moment. I do think 3 is a bit of an overkill at the moment. He should have gone for another T-70 or something else to help bleeding out the infantry again, forcing Price to react to it a bit more, or forcing him to be a bit more careful.
The enemy is down to 75 points.
Bombardment there against Grenadiers up north. There we go. Good hit. Almost wipes the entire. We got another slight movement here. Betcha feeling by the so sniper leading up snipers. Pioneers really, not snipers. What the hell am I saying? Pion troops setting up, they got a Pack 40 covering up things. The snipers are trying his best to slow down the Russian attackers, but it's not quite working out there. The swords are collapsing rapidly. Pack 40 also on the way. Stuke is not responding. Panther is, well, he can actually get the Panther now, but he's not doing it actually. M6 Russian force, I think he's trying to rush the sniper, catch him, and so just wiping out there. He actually wiped the flamethrower team there. That's unfortunate again for Ashram. Unified Vision again does seem to need some work, to be honest. Last we had the Pack 40 Division 6. He's really bold here with them, and there we go. We got a Panther on the way for Price. Panther Kampfwagen 5. Is he going for the KB8 or is he going for the IS-2? What is Ashram's plan here? I mean, IS-2 support by 30 and 6 is definitely going to be a problem there for any enemy armour. And could even do a bit there versus infantry.
Stukas ready for bombing mission. We are losing.
Of course, have to see what actually happens. More sniper kills. Got Panther Grenadiers moving in from the north. Pioneer supporting, a lot of Grenadiers. German sniper is not making a move for the time being. There we go, so snipers running. Bombardments again from the sixes. A lot of artillery there just raining down. Hoping to break up any German assaults at Prices. Holding up the force a bit there. Need to be careful with that. And there you go. Panther Kampfwagen 5 arrives for Price. Deutschland. And the KB8 is called in to help deal with all the infantry. I'm right here in air half tech, will also be good at convenience to just suppressed all of the Price's infantry. Close quarters bombardment there with the sixes. Trying to shatter the Grenadiers. There we go, getting some kills in. More Panzerfaust, I suspect. More kills, there we go, close quarters. Panther arrives, KB8 rolling in there. Panther moves in, we got the Stugolds moving in here. Going to be one large armour battle, I think. One last, one large. Panther there we go, engaging the KB8. S16 needs much support with damage in there we go. Panther under fire there, taking damage. KB8 knocked out in a matter of moments as the Stuke flanked in from the rear. Panther did a lot of damage there, plus of course the Pack 40 up north as well. S16 needs to fall back in with the damage engine. There we go, Pack 40 fire. Almost knocked out there. Panther heavily damaged. Oh, not heavily. Oh, never mind. There we go. Close to half health already. Penal troops close to death as well. 186 there. Other veterans hit too. Trying to get the Pack 40 there with his penal troops. No, forced retreats too. They're flying away. 6 kills. 6 kills for Swaziland. Almost got the Panther there with the S&6s. Don't take them lightly, Price. At the same time, managed to grab the Eastern victory point, but Ashram's forces at this point falling a bit apart. There's two rolling forward. Rolling forward. Ah, he's attacking ground. He's hoping to catch it, but he can't shoot through that much terrain. Oh, apparently you can. Either way, though, the attack ground is allowing this Duke to just sort of creep up on them. The S&6s of the damage engine are too slow to turn. There we go. One down. Target weak point versus the last one. And there we go. Both S&6s gone. Almost virtually free there. That's a lot of knocked out vehicle there for that Stuk. Sniper bolts blitzing force over tactical movement. At this point, it rather seems like GG there for Ashram.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
He did his best, but ultimately it was not quite enough.
Ready for orders.
Simply put. And with that, yeah. There's a bit of movement there. Go, so sniper wipe, and there we go. Ashram surrenders. GG. Game over. Perhaps not the most intense games in time, but still I have some points I want to bring forth again. You know, be careful about rushing ahead again. There's the previous match here, you know, for tier 4, but at the same time, you know, good use of tier 3 can do a lot for the Wehrmacht. Nice use of the Panzer Grenadiers. Snipers only also played a part there, and so did the Grenadiers. Overall, nice play there for Price. Some mistakes were happened, but overall, the problem for Ashram was basically unit preservation was rather off at times. He'd make risks he shouldn't have. T-Sen in particular there was a large waste. Now, part of me thinks perhaps he was going for the T-Sen. He should have gone for an AA half-track. And ultimately, I also have to question, was shock rifle really the right doctrine for him? I think he'd done better with guards motors, to be honest, some guardsmen, some heavy mortars, something like that, rather than the shock tubers, which ultimately ended up wasting there. So, I mean, there were some off there with the Ashram's sense of risks, if you will, which rather cost him dearly there and allowed Price to pull off. And again, it was very close in the beginning, that misclick, perhaps that just threw off Ashram for the rest of the game there, just frustrated over that, so who knows. So in some sense, it's an interesting match, I think, but in other senses, perhaps not quite as exciting as some of the previous stage matches. But, you know, gotta have some slower paced matches as well for not quite as intense matches, you know, otherwise even the intense stuff is not going to be intense enough. So there you go, I hope you enjoyed this match, I hope you learned something from it, I hope it gives you ideas for matches. If it did, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, you know, send in a replay of your own or provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dane. Cheers, thanks for watching, and hope to see you all another time. Bye.